Bruce, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Right now, I'm working on my I'm dusting and cleaning off my billing boats. Spanish Galleon Isabella. Dusty, you can see. When I get done tonight's show, it'll be clean as a whistle. This dust comes off pretty easy. I'll do this on YouTube. About 40 videos. Are you still working on the battleship Queen Elizabeth? Beautiful. I'm going to take a look at that tonight. I'm going to get this done with this video, see how much progress on it, buddy. Wildcat 777, welcome to tonight's live stream. So far, we had Mr. Bruce, Mystic Modelers from the garage. He's with us tonight. And go to his building channel. He has a lot of good stuff this man has done. Real good stuff. He's a good model builder, and he made a lot of videos. So be sure to check out Bruce's video. You'll like the way he does. I know I do. You got Mr. William Nelson. How you doing, dear Sir Nelson? Good evening to you. And tonight's episode, we're going to be working on the buildings, boats, Spanish Galleon, do some cleaning on this thing. Let me show you, buddy. This thing needs a clean job like I ain't going to believe. A lot of dust on it. That's about 14 years worth of dust on this thing. And when I get done with it, it'll be clean with it. So I started cleaning right there. The dust comes off very easy, very easy. I had this model for about 60 years now. I bought it about 60 years ago. And I had it in my stash for many years. And between moves and the elements of the sunshine and keep it in storage, a lot of the wood kind of dried out. And this kit came about that close of being redundant. I can't be able to build a thing because the wood is starting to disintegrate. So I use a lot of polyurethane on this thing to preserve the wood, put the moisture back in the wood, and it comes out beautiful. Yeah, chat board's starting to fill up now. We got 9 watching, 3 thumbs up. We got Bruce, the Mystic Modeler from the garage. He's with us. We got Wildcat 777. He's with us. And we got Sir William Nelson. He's with us. I'm glad everybody's healthy and everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. And we have a good show tonight. I'll be able to clean this so I'll get something done. I'm doing get a lot of stuff finished. You know, I've been working on my my flying fish over there. I just posted a video of that. So far, I got the timber heads done on that. I'm gonna trim them off and go ahead and I'm gonna take some polyurethane and clean it and start polyurethane down the decks and everything. I'm gonna paint the timber heads and go ahead and add the cap rails to it. The deck furniture and the outfit will follow next, and that'll take some time right there. So it's a good day today. Very sunny out here at Tennessee land. Very sunny. Got that anchor. I'll go ahead and get that. You guys work on anything right now, or just grilling and chilling? think we're good now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sure is, sure. We enjoy your children, your family, everything, buddy. That's great. Oh, we got ham operator. Wow, tongue tied. Ham operators with us tonight. Yep, this is a Spanish Galleon. All wood kits on the good folks of building boats. We tuned in about this about 60 years ago, 64 years ago. About 14 years ago, I made a video of this. And I think it took out about, I think it was about 40 videos on this thing. Complete this thing. This whole plank and frame kit. This dust comes off pretty easy. Not too bad. I got off lightly in this thing. It needs to be in a display case. That dust come up pretty easy, this thing. Won't take long as the dust. Dust off. I figure it would. Man, look, they shine already. This thing here was a real bitch to build, boys. Okay. Big time. Airbrush and a good brush right there comes out good. Yeah, it sure would. It sure would, Daniel. I mean, this thing here is a lot of work. Queen Isabella, she even had cannons down below here too. But the kit gives you, what do they give me? 1, 2, 10. 10 small, probably look like about 12-pounder guns. Not very much. Enough to do some damage in case they're trying to be invaded. This is a Billings kit. About 14 years ago, I made a video of this. And I think about 40, it took 40 videos to do this thing here. I've been using regular air conditioning. It's called heating and air silver tape, metal tape that you use for the ductwork. You can find that hardware stores like Ace Hardware. You can find that stuff in Home Depot, and also this, what's it called? Not Dick's. Better chain. I forget the name of that store. Another hardware store, like just like Home Depot. I forget what do you call it. All these department stores that sell plumbing. Even Myers, they got Myers. You go to Myers, they got them down there. Plumbing stores, heat and air conditioning retailers, places like that. Oh, there's a lot of rigging in this thing. A lot of it. I bought this model at a hobby shop. I forget the name of the hobby shop. It's in Long Beach, California. And right on, that was Long Beach. It was up by Santa Monica. Well, I guess it's close to Long Beach. I can't name the hobby shop what it was. Yeah, Robert's Hobby Shop. And I was the Navy and I bought this. Went to the hobby shop, saw it sitting on the wall. And, I guess one of the sellers was there at the hobby shop. Probably was Bob. I don't know. I can't remember the name. Long time ago, guys. Ordered pizza almost 7 years ago. Anyway, I went in there and looked around. So the guy said, "You like that?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's the Billings kit. That's what it says on the box." But I'll tell you what, now I want to get rid of that thing. It's been sitting up there for a long time. No one seems interested in buying it. So, hell, I'll buy it. How come no one ain't buying it? Well, it's probably it's complicated the way it goes together, I guess. Or they just had no interest for it. Well, I do. So the kit retails for $49.95. I'll let you have it for $40. And I'll even throw in the fitness kit with it too. You got it, buddy. Pull out my wallet, paid $40 to tax, walked out, put it in my sea locker inside the ship. I went down to the post office down there where the ship store keeper's at. I said, I can send this back home to my address. Okay. He bought stuff home and sent it back home. So I came home for later and sent it. But I haven't touched this kit in years. 14 years ago was the first time I touched that kit. I first bought this thing. I was back in the early 60s when I bought this. When I started building it, I said, man, I'm glad I built this thing right now. This thing, the wood is starting to deteriorate, starting to get pitted. I'm hoping I can build this thing. If I didn't build this thing 14 years ago and I started to build it now, this thing would fall apart on me. The only thing would be good at it is beddings and the instructions. And everything else would be merely like termite eat wood. But, I went through about almost 2 cans of this stuff. Polyurethane. I had to. I put it on there. It really preserved the wood. It really did. Put life back in the wood. There was no moisture into it. It was all dried out. Hello from Ravenna, Ohio. Get your models on. Welcome to Friday Night Live with the crew, me, and the building boats, Queen Elizabeth, Spanish Galleon, 1525 or something like that, during the Spanish Armada. She's a big one. And with tonight's episode, I'm going to dust her off, get something done. Because I keep looking at it all the time and say, man, that thing's a dust pile. I can get things dusted out. So I'm going to go ahead and dust her tonight's show, and I can be able to maintain the chat board. Work on this, take a break. I'll fix and get me a cup of coffee right now. How's everything back in Ohio? I bet it's nice and hot and warm and humid out there by now, isn't it? It usually is this time of year. I do miss it down there. I got a lot of good friends out there. People I've known for years out there, and they're probably all wondering where old Frankie Day's at right now. They may give me up for being deceased, but I'm here. And God's keeping me here to be with you guys so I can build these things and share my wares throughout the community and the world. Yep, sure is. I'll tell you, I moved out from California back in 1980. That's when I first came to Ohio. I was just getting out of the Navy. And my first wife, Brenda, which is my daughter who I lived with, her mother, before she passed away, she said, Frank says, I'd like to talk to you about something very important. I said, sure. Put some coffee on, we'll talk about what's anything you done wrong or something? No. She said, Frankie, you know you're doing wrong. And he says, my mom and dad are getting old. I said, so is mine. She goes, I'd like to know if we can move to Ohio. I said, Lord, that's the Midwest, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's about 1,500 miles from California. I was living in Ventura. Actually, Fort Juanita, California, I was living in. I had my house on the beach out there. I had my boat slip, everything. So all means I got to sell the house and sell the sailboat and take money out of the account and make preparations getting underway. She goes, yes. And so we moved all the way up from California to Ohio. Had no job. My brother-in-law, his name was Rick Hodge. He was a carpenter. He knew I laid block and laid brick. And he hired me as a bricklayer to work for him. Around May of 1980, when it started getting warm, oh man, it was hot and humid. It just rained, had humid shot rain. Then I got hot again. Man, I was sweating. And the worst thing I ever did is hanging on to the air conditioner. Boy, I was like this. I just stayed there. My father-in-law said, Frank, don't get used to that air conditioner. It'll ruin you. He was right. So you had to get used to being outside, and I got used to it. Yeah, I do too, buddy. I miss the beach, the sunrise. You go grunting hunting out there on the beach. Had beach fires, beach blanket bingo going on out there. And Brenda says, Frank, I feel like having some seafood at the supper. Says, that's a good idea. So I went down there in the garage, got some crab traps out, got my poles. And my wife says, what's this up? We get the poles and stuff for. We get some seafood. Well, I was thinking of going to Arthur Teacher's seafood, get seafood. I said, want some good seafood, we'll get the seafood. First, we're going to go to the store. We're going to get some charcoal, and we're going to get some couple of raw chickens, and we're going to get some beer, get some wine, soda pop. And we're going to pitch a tent on the beach out there, and we're going to have a beach blanket luau. Well, I've never done that before. You just sit there and enjoy watching. I went down to Safeway Market, got me a couple big old raw chickens. Threw in my crab trap. Back in those days, they didn't have gallon milk jugs. They had wax, because the milk came in quarts, half a gallons instead of gallons. And you had a plastic jug of Clorox jugs and stuff like that. They use that for jug fishing. You use that as a float. So I hooked up to my bait, my trap, on my crab trap. I walked out the rocks. We call that the jetty. I set my fishing poles on the beach already. Set my crab traps out there. I set my floats on top of my crab trap. When the crabs get full like that, they'll start rustling around and it'll trip that wire, and that float will come up. I'll just grab the float and pull up the crab traps. That's what I did. We had about 12 Dungeness crabs. Those crabs are about like that. My wife's eyeballs popped out about as big as the lenses glasses right here. Eyeballs all popped out. My God. So you were full about it. This is food. This is what food is. You can survive off the beach, just like you can survive, like a farmer can survive on land. As long as he can plant seed and do a little hunt here and there, he can provide for his family, provide for himself. That's why God made animals and stuff like this to serve man. So we had red snapper we caught out there. Got drunk out there, had a hell of a good time on the beach out there. I sure miss those days. See, my wife was from originally from Ohio. I'm from California, and she never seen grunting before. You know, grunting hunting. Like jack scum, small fish. Lay their eggs on the beach, they go back out with the tide. You scoop those eggs up, put a 5-gallon bucket full of salt water, throw them in there, take them, clean them up, and fry them. Bread them lightly, and fry them in olive oil. Boy, you talk about a, well, good old days. Good old days. Orange County, that's in LA. Yep. I lived out in Ventura. Then I moved out to Port Juanita. There's a marina out there we had. I kept my boats at. I bought a house out there. And I had a beach house. All I gotta do, slide that back door. A little wooden steps go all the way down. My boat slip when the boat is moored up to it. Put a life jacket on, single up all lines, go underway, and go. I remember one time about 5 people went with me. They all wanted to go. And a couple of my buddies, they got kind of mad at me about that. I didn't say. First they got out of the boat, said, here, put this on. So what is this? It's a life jacket. I am captain of the ship. As long as I'm on this boat, I'm responsible for you, and myself, and this boat. This boat belongs to me. I am captain. I'm God, Lord, and executioner. What I say goes, goes. When I'm on the beach, like I'm now, I'm Frankie, Buddy Boy, whatever you want to call me. You got to realize, when you're at sea, you got to put a life jacket on. Always keep a life jacket on when you're underway. So I need to put a life jacket on. They didn't like it, but they got used to it. Give them a couple of beers, they got used to anything. Yeah. Yeah, it was great. You catch them. By the tide come up, they lay their eggs in the sand. They go right back at the tide of the beach. Now the beach goes, it comes out, comes back in. So it comes in, they flow in with the waves, lay their eggs, and it goes out, and they come back out. That's when you scoop with a little net. You know, you grab them, throw them in there. Boy, they're a treat. They're good eating too, especially if you smoke them. They're excellent. Coffee time. Then we get hot on this, get it all dusted up, make it look pretty. That Queen Elizabeth look pretty, so she's fixing to go to a beauty contest so she can pass. She's a beautiful chef. Such a gorgeous day today, guys. I tell you, it's beautiful outside. I had the door open today to air out this room. I air this room out every day. And I take my bedding, I take it outside, put it on the rail out there, and air bedding my blankets and stuff. My daughter says, "Dad, you got your blankets out here." So I know that. He says, "What do you get the blankets out here for?" Airing and bedding. I learned that when I was in the Navy. When I was in the Navy, I was boot camp. They gave you a bark sack, which was a hammock, and your sea bag. What was in a sea bag and what you wearing is all you got, all government issue. You go aboard ship, price up your hammock, sleep in a hammock, you just gimbal. When the ship is heaving, port, starboard, rocking, you ain't going nowhere, you just like rocking a baby to sleep. So you always, every morning we air out our hammocks. We take our hammocks out, we air it outside. That gets rid of all kinds of stuff. You just air it out. You want it to smell. So sometimes I'll take my hammock and I'll throw it over the side. You're a 9-foot mountain with no line. And drag and throw it out there in the water for cleaning. You just take my whites. Take my whites tied up, throw it off the ship while we're getting underway. Drag my whites, pull whites, come out so perfectly white. Now, the ocean salt water is better than Clorox bleach. Okay. A little more vessel. See this thing, it's just enough. Oh, I still got more in there, I can see. Decks are all blank, everything's blank. Well, I think put my coffee over here and do some more dusting and take them to break. Everybody get your models out and grill and chill and join with me for about a good 3 hours or so. Enjoy Friday night with Frankie Day and Isabella. I get my exercise in here, dropping stuff, you know. And dust just flies off this big. There's nothing. Oh, your dental will break nothing. A requisition the late St. Louis to be my sales one. She charged me $65. She says, never in my life I've ever done something like this before. I said, well, it's always your first. She said, yeah. I said, I like that. My husband seen that and said, wow, she would like to see what this name looked like. So I sent her a picture of it. And like with her house, give it to her husband and everything. They hung it on the wall and said, that is beautiful. I said, we never believed something like that. It looks like that when it's built and everything. Yes, it does. See how it's coming off on dust? Starting to shine. Went down to Hobby Lobby. They have dollhouse furniture in there. I bought a bunch of these little barrels right here. Remember, these Spanish galleons were like freighters. They were freighters back in the 14th century. And they carried goods like rice, beans, barley, oats, uh, wines. They didn't drink water back when they didn't drink wine. These were freighters. This is an armed Spanish galleon. She has guns on it. She has guns stowed down below here. And she has guns over here, a second gun deck, and also on top of here too as well. You'll see that as we dust them out. I'll be showing you a little previews of it. Well, I'm going to flip around and do the starboard side from this point on. Come over here, do this here. This is four masts. We have the foremast, mainmast, mizzenmast, and spencer mast. Mizzenmast and spencer mast, they carry a lot of sails back there. Guys, go back to my old channel and you'll see this build all the way from keel up. You see, well, I want to make it look like it is right here. Okay. Well, this airbrush does a good job. See this brush and the airbrush, that's how it comes off like it's nothing. Man, well, I'm so happy with this one up there. Why dust this comes off. Really elated about that. Okay. See how dust is coming off it now. We were most office culture because we're out like that building. Queen Isabella getting a facelift now. My wife knows this shit. Frankie, can I put the top of the TV? I said, you sure can. You have such a pretty ship like this, Daniel. I like you to go ahead and put sails on this thing, you know? This is a beautiful looking ship. It really is. Very, very pretty. I normally don't put sails on, but something like this. The sails came with the kit. I had a sewing machine one time. I know how to sew, but I must have got lost or something. Something happened to it. I don't know what it was. I didn't do the sails myself. Went down to Joann's and bought me some carpet thread. But the rig in this kit they give you is trash can. Unless you want to go through it, but taking all the line out and dyeing it and put it back on the spool again. I tried that before it gets stiff. So I went ahead to Joann's fabric store. They got all kinds of good sewing thread, carpet thread, everything. That's what I did. I still got a whole bunch over there. And I went ahead and used that on this. Then I decided, what the hell, you know? I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find somebody that can, I'm going to find somebody that can be able to sew me some sales. So gave me a phone number. Her name was Joanne. Not Joanne. Her name was Beverly. That was her name. And I told her what I want done. So I never did this before, but I'll do it for you. It says, how much you charge me? I said, I don't know. I said, I've never done nothing like this before. I don't know how much to charge. I said, well, whatever it is, I'll pay it. So this guy's a question, what does this go for? Goes on a model shipment building, Spanish Galleon. Oh. I said, I'll tell you what, when you finish these sales, I'll pay you off. I'll get the model done. I'll come down your home, I'll show you some pictures of it. And I told her, go on the YouTube station and you'll see it. Boy, she was really happy. Her husband came out and said, oh, man, you got a lot of models. He says, I've never seen stuff like that before. I says, well, a lot. If you're not around it, you wouldn't raise with it, you wouldn't know of it. But this is a thing of beauty. It's an heirloom, for Christ's sakes, you know. I'm going to pass this on to my daughter, my great-grandchildren, and they can keep or burn it or do what they want with it. A lot of work, I'm saying, a lot of work. It took me about 9 months, every day for 9 months, working 15, 16 hours a day on this thing. A lot of hours. I mean a lot. Okay, Mr. Nelson, you take care of you, sir. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'll catch you tomorrow night. I hear you. Early in the morning, ready to rise. Yes, sir. Get a good night's sleep. Good night to you, and God bless you, buddy. Thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, we got about 3 watchers, 6 thumbs up. We got Mr. Danny Britton from upstate Maine. He's with us. We got your models on all the way from Ohio. And we have Bruce of Mystic Modelers. Okay, Bruce, take care of yourself. God bless you, sir. I'll check out your channel. We'll look at your Queen Elizabeth. And yes, thank you very much for tuning in, buddy. God bless you and have a good night. Love you, buddy. He's a good guy. He really is. Ones that don't know Bruce, he used to be a basketball player years ago. He did it in college. He's over 7 foot tall. I didn't know that. And he said, oh, I'm not. We talked in Zoom, we call it Zoom videos, a Zoom call. You talk to him, I like that Zoom call. And boy, he stood up and go, well, he's a tall boy. He said, I'm 7 foot something. He said, I used to play basketball. Well, I believe it. He's a good guy, really is. Good model builder. This is a strong little model, you know. It has, oh, they came off with those emblem shields they have on here. I was going to go ahead and paint this red and green back there and stuff like that. I said, screw it. Let's go ahead and do it natural woods. All natural wood, no staining involved. All polyurethane all over. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do before I proceed any further on this bad boy, I'm gonna pick up my St. Canoe and put it somewhere. You can get knocked over because I'll be swinging this thing around. Aha. Okay. Here we go. And those barrels sure shine up like the one I put them on there. Well, we'll prove that this thing is all ready. Well, she shines good. Every brush in this does it. I'm gonna glue the ship down the stand. Okay. Okay, take a break. Take a break time. Well, she did a good job yourself. I'll tell you that. I'm very pleased. Oh boy. Yeah, it's done. 2 watching, 7 thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, I'm live already. Beautiful. Okay. All clean. Man, well, she looks spiffy. She looks like the day I built her. All clean, guys. She's all cleaned up. Yeah, I'll take the camera, take a look at it a little closely. All clean. Deck's all planked, catwalk's all planked. Yep, all clean. Seven watching, 10 thumbs up. Man, that was a lot of work. Took an hour and a half to do that. That's clean. I'm very happy with that. All clean. Yeah, finish up some coffee, take a break here. Paul, all the way from Queensland, the city of Cobh. Welcome back to Friday Night Live, buddy. Just got done cleaning up my Spanish Galleon, the old billing boat kit of the Isabella. Spanish Galleon. This thing was covered with dust. 14 years of dust in this thing. This thing needs to be put in a display case. It's all clean. It took about an hour and a half to clean this thing up. It's clean. It's no dust on it at all. If I sold this thing, I'd probably get a couple $1,000s out of it, at least. Maybe a little more. Well, I don't want to sell her. I want to keep her, you know, and my daughter and kids can have it when I get done. Yeah, it's pretty well clean. I'm happy. Yeah. No, it is Isabella. At least you got the catalog in here somewhere. Oh, yeah. This catalog is 1960. Billing boats. There she is. Just like the picture. Oh, boy. that's that's called share the love, buddy. Yeah, I love card models. I really love them. I got to finish up my Vindicator right over there. I think this last one's working on one of them. See if I show it to you. Get Queen Isabella out of the way. I want to knock her over. God, no, gosh, no. God, no. Nice feature, your Vindicator. It's like that movie, Old Dive Bomber. Earl Plan died straight down like that. It wasn't a steep dive going straight ahead. And the one of those guys blacked out. But the hurricane looks like $1 million. Oh yeah, 124 scale is pretty good scale. That SV2U, that's 133 scale. I got a lot of car models that I built right here. Most of them are ships. I got that big old P2B Neptune behind me. I got to get on that thing, get that thing going. I'll show it to you, buddy. I love this old Neptune. Well, I'll put this back up there where I had it before. And also I dust this thing off once a week from now on. It looks like $1 million. $1 million. Oh yeah, good and clean. There you go. Good enough. Good enough. Yep. So is this here? Yep, it is. That P2 Neptune Hell's got a wingspan probably about maybe 3 feet when it's all done. I'll probably get back on that next week. Right now I'm working on my Clipper ship model shipways kit of the Donald McKay, however you pronounce his name. Extreme Captain Clipper Flying Fish. Yep. Well, this place definitely like Frankie Day now. Models hanging from the ceiling, all over the place. That's how I like them. They keep me company. They really do. Hey, Paul, what kind of printer do you use? Is it regular? Is it a small? Is it a small printer that you hook up to your computer, or you got a bigger one? 'Cause I got a bunch of printers over here. Got about 5 or 6 of them. They're about this big, you know, like so. Oh, thank you, Paul. God bless you, sir. Well, that's beautiful. Thank you, buddy. I'm honored to you. I'm very much. Makes you feel good. That's what I live for. I live for you fellas. I live for my models. That's it. Everything around the world could take a hike. You know, I can care less. I know where it's going to go, when it's going to happen, everything else. But I don't want to go there. You know, I want to go here so I can be with you guys and build my models, share my wares, and just enjoy life. Just let my years I have. You know. And I'm not trying to waste my life. I'm trying to live my retirement life building models. And heck, I'm 80 years old now. Heck, I should be retired. But, you know, it saved me is my daughter and my 2 pensions. I got 3 pensions coming in. Got my Social Security, got my military pension. I got a pension for my job. So I'm doing pretty good. And so I'm pretty comfortable here with my family. They take care of me. They make sure I have my blood pressure pills, and they take care of me pretty good. They put me on a good diet. You know, I'm lean now. I'm good, and every day, what I do for exercise, it's kind of funny and weird. What I do, I'll lay on the floor and get up without using my hands. I can do that. Most people go, push themselves up. I just pop up out of there just like without using my hands. So I guess I'm in good shape there. Very blessed and very grateful I could do that. Wow. I got, like I said, I don't know how I got 5 or 6 printers back there. I'm gonna hook one up and give that a go. Because you know, you can get card bottles on the internet. You know, they're free. Just go to a site where they like GPM or Govix Fly Model or Helensky or Orlik and Modelik, Model Arts. We got these pirate sites where you can get these kits, just download them on your computer, put them in a CD, burn them on a CD, take them out of Kinko's or Office Max and blow them up as big as you want. Or like you say, you got to put them in friendly, blow them up at home. Just sock those down here to Office Max or Kinko's and load yourself up with A4 paper. Everything else, all you need. They're free. The price, I'm telling you, I've mentioned this plenty of times, and my point will be proven when people start going to card models. The time's got to come with the expense of plastic nowadays, and people can't afford them, and they get sky high. People start going back to card models and building scratch models out of balsa wood and stuff, you know. Thank you. Thank you very much, Paul. God bless you, dear sir. Yeah, I love YouTube. I've been on for a long time now, you know, and I wish I had my old channel back. I got so much on there, but like everything in life, especially in my world, you know, we get older in life, things happen in the family. People in your family pass away and things. And you're still there and you got to survive, and life changes. You got to start all over again. And every time you start over again, it's a whole new adventure. To me, it is, you know. Yeah, working on this flying fish is a wooden kit. I built this I started on this thing about 50 years ago. I'm putting on the timber heads through there. Got the other side all done. Got a deck on there. Got my rudder on there. I made it look old, like it's getting old from the black paint. But these were stained in black tar stain, and they wear out with the sea salt air. They come back in, the guys in the front, which is a work boat, and they roll stuff, roll paint on. Oh. Pour me another cup of coffee, fellas. Yeah, this bell looks pretty. Man, a lot of dust, that thing. 14 years worth of dust. Jeez. That dust came off just like that. I'm gonna start wearing my apron from now on. I do work on models because I've got a very bad habit of getting paint on my clothes. I think we all got that problem, but it's always good to have a good shop apron laying around. Yeah. All the way to do that, I'm going to have to contact one-on-one on YouTube to ask them to do that for me. They can transfer this channel on the old channel. There's got to be a way of doing that. See what messed me up? I came out here. They got Conquest out here in Tennessee. Ohio was Spectrum. Plus, I had my old computer right there, and my email address was Yahoo. No, it was Google. Still Player 127. Then when I got here, I didn't know who the hell I was. This computer right here is my son-in-law's, and it's an Apple top-of-line computer, and he used it more or less for business. So I'm the first person that actually has social media on here, other than Office and files and everything on here. So he took all his files off here. I wouldn't know what they were anyway. None of my business. I don't care. I just worry about myself. Anyway, like when I got on here, I had a whole new search engine. Not search engine, but a whole new internet provider, which is Conquest. I tried to go back to Still Player 127, and it wouldn't accept it. It says wrong email address. Wrong hell. It's right email. What messed me up was the password. I forgot my password. That's what screwed me up. I tried everything in the world to get my password I could remember. It wouldn't let me in, so screw it. Start over again. And there's got to be some way. You're right, buddy. There's got to be some way. Nothing's impossible. I got to just contact these people, have a live one-on-one, and have them do that. I'm not sure I have to keep my old channel and add these on there because right now I'm losing all my old subscribers. A lot of guys will probably give me up for dead right now. Don't go Frankie Day at it. Oh, he's on another channel now. Oh, he is. What is it? This here. Well, okay. Oh, I found him. Once in a while, very not randomly, but just once in a while, one of the old subscribers go, "Boy, I'm glad you're back." We're kind of wondering where you're at, so I'll be here. I said, I just got a whole new internet provider and everything else. And could get my old channel back, so I started over again. Yeah, thank you, buddy. So far, had a couple good modelers. One of my favorite modelers is my good friend of mine, Gary Breaker. He was about 40 miles from my house, and I just learned probably about a couple of months ago that the man died. He passed away. I didn't even know that. Gosh, I guess he died from the COVID virus got him or something. Oh my God, you know, my brother and I were in the military. I put 30 years in, and my brother put 15 years in. And we've been getting shots since we were kids. The first shot I've ever got my whole life was a polio shot. It wasn't no sugar cube they give you nowadays. It was a shot with a 22 gauge needle, probably about that long. I'm not kidding you. And I was only about maybe 2 or 3 years old, and I had a little butt like that. You're a kid, you got an ass about that big. You got a needle like that going through there. I got one. Pop! Ah! Boy, I was screaming and yelling, and I never cried so much in my life. And boy, I told you, it left a bruise. He must hit the bone. I think he did that on purpose, hit the bone. And a bruise on there. I was sitting like this for almost a week and a half. I couldn't sit down on 2 cheeks. I was hurting. And when I was crying, I said, "Come on, be a man now, son. So you got to get the shot." I was mad at my dad to take me down there to get a shot. He took me down there to the Navy dispensary at the time. I was kind of a little mad at him. Like, I don't want you to get mad at me now. Do it for your health. You know what happened to our president, Frankie Roosevelt? He got a polio. Polio back in those days was a big thing, boys. It was a big thing. They had a thing called the March of Dimes. And people got polio, end up in an iron lung. Dad says, "I don't want my boy to spend the rest of his life in an iron lung or walk around with crutches on. Be bullied, made fun of all his life." So that shot was worth it. So we've got all kinds of shots. Shots for typhus, shots for diphtheria, beriberi, flu shot, emphysema, Zella, something like that, influenza, shots, everything. Every time we went to a different country, we had to get shots all over again. Shots, 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 shots. When I was in the Navy, got shots, shots, shots. When I was in boot camp, butt naked as a jaybird, the day I came in this world. I almost stood in line, butt naked, one by one. We had 4 corpsmen, 2 on the port side, 2 on the starboard side. They had these guns. Boom, boom, boom. One corpsman shot you in the arm, one shot you in the neck. Boom, boom. We went through there, and man, shots there. Now, when the coronavirus came out, it didn't even affect me and my brother because we got a good immune system. Our immunity's good. And a lot of people died from that because they never got shots. The only mutilation that they got was from their mother when they were waiting for their mother at birth. That's all they got. No typhus shot, no influenza shot, no no polio shots, and berry shots, and all those other shots that go with the boosters and stuff like that. You didn't get them. So you got nothing in your immune system. So you got something before it comes in there. You're not immune to it. It's because you got no immunities to it. These people die, and that virus goes after the most delicate part of your body that got an affliction. If you got a bad heart, if you got bad lungs or something like that, that's the first place it goes. It attacks that, and you're gone. You're gone. You're done. Had a pretty good night, man. Got 15 thumbs up. Yeah, about 15, 20 people on here, you know. I get a very small amount of viewers on here, you know. I don't care if I have 2 or 3 of them, you know. They're, as long as you're there to watch my videos and stuff, that's what I care. That's what I make them for. You guys to enjoy. I to enjoy and to help you guys here modeling. And you guys, we all learn from each other here. This makes this so unique about the modeling community is that we learn from each other. There's things out there, guys, I don't know. When it comes to old school tactics and stuff like this, I do know because it worked for me for years before all this new stuff coming in. And I learned from there. We all learn from each other. So it's like the old saying, the day you stop learning is the day you stop living. Again, I'm honored. Thank you very much, Paul. Thank you. Right now, I'm running out a lot of modeling supply. I need some more air conditioning tape, silver tape, so I can finish up my Globe Master, finish up my C133 weenie wagon. I'll bring that on short for you. Oscar Mayer, come here. Here's my Cargo Master. I put that tape on there. It looks real, don't it? All that metal on there. You can see the panels, how the different tones as you turn it. See how the different tones of metal on there? Just like real one. All you gotta do is cover the nacelles and wings, it's done. I already got my undercarriage on there. All you do is make landing gear doors for it. And the decals take it up, it's finished. I think it's Airlift Command, I think, is it? That's Military Air Transport Service. Yeah. This thing's cold because it's made out of metal. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, look at Isabella. I think it looks nice. It's pretty. All that dust is off of it. I'm gonna have a good night tomorrow. My daughters will take me out to dinner. I don't know if it's Father's Day tomorrow or not. I don't know. I appreciate this, Paul, because right now, see, Paul, I'm in a situation that all my money I have, since I'm living here, to help my family with it. I say, I got money to help pay bills around here. You guys need anything, because it's my family. I feel it's my duty to give them money to help them out. But the thing that's killing me, buddy, is I got no driver's license. I got no way to go. And be honest with you, I'm in this room almost 24 hours a day. I got exercise. I go outside and run around. I do push-ups. I'll get on the floor and jump up, not using my hands, keep myself in shape, and build models all day long. That's what I do. I got no way to go to the hobby shop. I have been in the hobby shop over a year. I wouldn't know what's in there. I have been nowhere. And I feel as helpless as a child. And people get to buy me things. And I've been independent. I've been on my own since I was 16 years old. And I'm not used to have to wait on people, and people have to wait on me. My daughter, she works all the time. My son-in-law, he works all the time. And they don't know what I want. I ask them, well, I plan a flat white paint. Flat white paint with white paint that's flat color, FLAT, small tins like this. You can buy that at Home Depot. And that. It took me, here's an example. It took me 3 months to get a Canada's gloss. And I had to shut down my plastic models because I got no gloss. Anything you send me, I will pay you back on this, Paul. I promise I will, buddy. In England or Australia, where you hail from, I got models in my storage will be getting out pretty soon. If you need anything from my storage, it's yours, buddy. Because we all help each other here, We're a family here. That's what I look at. Paul, do you need my email address so you can send me your email, buddy? I'll send it to you right now. I messed up here. I'll give it to you again. This thing here will, let's see. It'll be, There you go. There you go, Paul. I messed up again. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. This is the last time. There you go. DaveFrankie477 @gmail.com. That's my email address. Right there, buddy. I sure appreciate this, buddy. Right now, I'm out of that silver tape, and I need some flat white paint, flat black paint. And there again, I got some sun off that stuff. Lord, how long it'll take to get that? I got stuff on hold here. A lot of plastic models I can't finish up, so that's why I'm jumping around here and there, you know. God bless you, Paul. Thank you, dear sir. I really appreciate this. Man, I tell you, you guys are the best people in the world, you know. I mean, I can't ask for better friends and a host of friends than I got right now on my channel. Yes, sir. Time's getting to me. That's getting almost 3 hours. Black tape. Let's see here. And I'll give you my address too. There you go, Paul. There's a straight note, buddy. My email address and my address. Disco Loop Road, Friendsville, Tennessee. Next, got the unplug. That would be all the things. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. We got a lot done tonight. We got the Isabella all cleaned up, dusted off. Boy, she's clean. She's ready for captain inspection now, no doubt. Man, that's clean. It looks like they just finished it. You know, that thing makes a good piece of furniture, you know, as well as a model, you know. I put a lot of work in that damn thing. A lot of work. A lot of hours. When I was a kid, I thought I was out there shelving because I couldn't build it because it was starting to disintegrate on me because they had it for years. But it saved me that polyurethane and patience and time. Okay. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos and commenting in candor. I really appreciate this very much. I'm very deeply touched and honored each one of you. And for today's video, all the fellows on the chat board, we have Bruce Cure, Mystic Modeler, all the way from the garage. We had Daniel Britton, upstate New York. We had Get Your Model On from Nana, Ohio. And we got Mr. Paul, all the way from Australia or England. And wonderful people. And Daniel Britton, I mentioned him too a while ago. That was the cast we had for tonight, and tomorrow's Saturday night, and I know tomorrow will bring something out. I'll probably work on my clipper right here, work with some deck furniture or something like that. like I say, I'm out of modeling supplies. I can't do much. I can't finish up the plastic because they're out of mold. We're waiting for supplies. Right now, I need primer paint, primer white paint in a can, black paint in a can, and some metal tape. I'm in good shape. Also need some mineral spirits, thinner. Out of that, I've been using acetone. That's not good. The only time I use acetone is for a drying agent on oils, not oils, but making aluminum paints and cleaning up my airbrush and stuff like that. I'm out of that. Other than that, I'm good to go. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for joining tonight's live action on Friday night. Tomorrow, Saturday night, we'll have a good show tomorrow night too. And so please tune in tomorrow. And I just posted a video about 4 or 5 hours ago on my clipper ship flying fish with model ship race. I think you'll like that video too. And model on, boys, model on. And make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Please be aware of your surroundings. Say your prayers. May God bless. And enjoy outside festivities. When you get done, join me here at 9 o'clock on nightly live streams will be happening. Okay, this is Frankie D. Mullet signing off. And God bless you, Paul. Thank you, dear sir, very much. I'm very honored to you, dear friend. I really am. And the rest of you fellows, the same thing too. God bless everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night and have a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, blessed night. Frankie D. Mullet signing off. Catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, boys. Take care.